El Hydro got the Gleaner headline. El Hydro got $1.4 billion school bus contract without dealer status. Company confirms submitting unsolicited proposal. Has been making waves on social media platforms since Sunday morning. Moments later, this tweet from Transport Minister Darren Vaz rejecting the story. The ministry also issued a statement Sunday morning stating that it was the Transport Ministry that imported the buses and not El Hydro. So, what role did El Hydro play? Our news team spoke to Mr. Vaz.
El Hydro is supplying the buses, and in their contractual arrangement, they are to clear the buses and deliver the buses to the ministry prior to being paid. The ministry is responsible for the import permits, and all import permits for all buses imported so far are in the name of the Ministry of Science, Energy, Telecommunications, and Transport.
Mr. Vaz stressed that El Hydro would not have had to get a license from the trade board. He said El Hydro wrote to the trade board stating that it would be supplying the buses to the government. And on top of that, he explained that prior to politics, he was the founding president of the Jamaica Used Car Dealers Association, and he's fully aware of the operations of the industry.
And secondly, they do not need to be certified as a used vehicle dealer in Jamaica because they are not trading as the other used car dealers trade, which is to import and sell. This is a special order for the government of Jamaica for 110 school buses that are not for resale, they are for the use of the government in the national rural school bus.
In a post on X, Mr. Vaz also shared this document, which showed the ministry as the importer of the buses. But how do you explain this letter dated May 27, 2025, bearing the signature of the chairman of the trade board and addressed to Mr. Vaz, stating that approval has been granted to El Hydro to import the 110 buses on behalf of the ministry? The first sentence of the letter also said new buses. Mr. Vaz said that was an admin error. And
a letter from the trade board in itself cannot give permission for the importation of vehicles. The only thing that is required for the importation of vehicles is an import license issued by the trade board. So that communication would have been in response to me advising them that El Hydro has got the contract to supply 110 school buses to the government of Jamaica.
So why would the trade board, the same entity that grants the license, send that letter in the first place?
You'd have to ask the trade board that. I don't know what would have made them indicate. Maybe they thought or assumed that it would be El Hydro that would be applying for the license, that the buses would be imported in El Hydro's name. Which I don't know how they could, I don't know, you have to ask the trade, but I don't know how.
We also asked Mr. Vaz whether the minister responded to the letter to provide further clarity to the trade board.
I doubt it, because the fact of the matter is it would not need responding to, because I know exactly how the system works and what are the processes.
Morning, everybody. Morning and welcome to the Colin Bell Show. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the ways of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law do we meditate day and night. For we shall be like trees planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth our fruit in our season. Our leaves shall not wither, and whatsoever we do shall prosper. The ungodly are not so. They are like a chaff which the wind driveth away. Yeah, but we don't spend time on the ungodly. Morning, everybody. Welcome to the Colin Bell Show. We have changed our setting this morning. Only those who have subscribed to the channel can participate in the chat room. So if you have not subscribed, you won't be able to participate in the chat room because too much of the green people them are run over here and I make some talk. I do some things that is very disturbing and unkind. And some of the times focusing on an interview or focusing on sometimes I have texts that I read from notes. Sometimes you miss some of the stuff. And therefore, only people who are members of the platform will be allowed to participate in the chat room. So everybody know you see in the chat room is a subscriber, and I want to thank you for your subscription. Thanks for being a Portland Spice ambassador. Yeah, man, and we ask that you continue to share the channel so that more people can get a chance to hear the truth that we speak over here. Because we're not over here with any intention to lie to anybody. We also want to announce that our Saturday morning program is exclusively to Portland Spice TV. So any other platform you see upon on a Saturday morning, tell we. Because we're not supposed to be anywhere else. Unless we give prior consent to carry our live. No, we don't do our live like other people do it. Other people use StreamYard and make them think pretty, and we don't do that for some reasons. We have reasons why we're not doing that. And we appreciate when people come to the platform and cut off material and use it. We don't have a problem with that. We totally appreciate all the vloggers and the bloggers who come over here, watch the live, go back and cut off what them want to use. And cut off what them want to use. We don't have no problem with that. We totally don't have no problem with people doing that. What we have a problem with is when you carry we live. We don't really appreciate our live being carried without our knowledge. Yeah? This morning, we coming to you from a different location, as most of you would see so far, that we are not in the studio. And I forget this so that I can read. We're not in the studio this morning. So we hope that everything is coming through crystal clear. Yeah. So let me tell you, they are trying to set up the PNP candidate for Western St. Thomas. I'm going to be talking to him this morning. Councillor, former mayor of Morant Bay, Hubert Williams. No, it's not my birthday. Those birthday signs that you are seeing in the background was one of my daughter's birthday. That gone already too. Yeah, man. Chris Campbell, morning. Auntie Lane, morning. Gaza Security, morning. Julian Richards. Jeffrey, morning. O'Neill, morning. Light Pang. Big up yourself. I don't like how you treat me in a light Pang. But we talk. Because there's some work what we need to do. So, we're going to talk to Willie at about 9:30. Because from Willie bust the argument that the urban center wasn't a government project. A lot of people vex. The urban center in St. Thomas is not a government project. So is the one in Port Antonio. It's not a government project. And we're begging the Andrew Holness administration for the couple of days that you have left. Stop lying to the people of Jamaica. Stop lying to the people of Jamaica. Because right now, the Andrew Holness-led administration is putting everything on the table. And I'm going to tell you why nobody will be eating from that table, Andrew. The Andrew Holness-led administration, they are putting the kitchen sink, the plate them, and they get so desperate, they put the toilet bowl on the table and inviting Jamaicans to come and eat. Jamaicans don't eat a nasty yard. So what the GLP has done is create a nasty yard and inviting Jamaicans to come and eat. They have put everything on the kitchen table. The sink, the plate them, the dirty clothes, the toilet bowl, the face basin, everything the Labour Party put on the dining table. And that is why people are not eating. Not eating. I have a couple of clips this morning. Oh, I'm play.
This is very important. And remember, we're talking here tonight, not just to Central Kingston. We're talking to the entire Jamaica. So I want you to listen closely. So this Donovan Williams has come out and declared that he is not the ultimate beneficial owner of this company, but he is just a trustee hiding the identity of the real owner. So let me just take you back, Comrade Floyd. I believe you and I were both in the Senate when we were debating the 2023 bill to amend the Companies Act. And in that debate, Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith warned Parliament, and I quote, "Failure to act risks FATF blacklisting." FATF stands for Financial Action Task Force. This is an international agency that if they graylist or worse, blacklist Jamaica, pure problems for our financial system, pure problems for our economy. She said failure to act risks FATF blacklisting, which would cripple Jamaica's economy, jeopardizing businesses, government operations, and everyday citizens by branding us as a high-risk jurisdiction, end quote. So what we now find Donovan Williams confessing is that Meditech
No, man. No. Morning. Hello, good morning.
Colin Bell.
Yes, sir.
Morning, Colin Bell.
Morning, I am hearing you.
This is Showerman.
Showerman. Why you calling
Yeah.
so early? You know, you may play one tape. You know why the tape play? Them set if it disturb the program.
Me no want, yeah, hear me, me a call you for a couple days back and you not answer me.
Showerman.
You know that?
Me's a busy man. If you did call me upon WhatsApp, maybe you'd get me, but me not that Jamaica.
Call from, oh, that's why me can't get you. Because when news broke here, you know.
What kind of news, bro? Election call?
News, no man. News broke here, say, where the me farmer me name and St. Thomas, where can I Williams the name?
Hubert the Don Williams.
Hubert a teach the people in land and bring people with him for thief land too.
Thief which land? Thief government land, man can't thief them one land. Government land and our land.
Government land and of him.
A fool land. Our government. Who is the government? Who
Him
is
a
the
government?
Who is the government? This is the question I'm asking you. Who is the government?
Government is like the who are run the country and now and the opposition when they come. Them are government.
Well, let me teach you something. I'm glad you'll watch this program because you can learn. You, Showerman, I, Colin Bell, we are the government.
So we pay tax.
We are the government. Andrew Holness, Mark Golding, and the parliamentarian, they are heads of government. But we, every Jamaican, is a part of the government. So government land are our land. That's why when Andrew sent bulldozer, go bulldoze down the people in house, we should have run him out of the parliament from that time. When they get up and call Jamaican squatters, we must run them out of the parliament from that time, because every piece of land of Jamaica, where you say a government land, are our land. And that's why we believe in land reparation. Hubert Williams is defending the land, peace for himself and peace for other farmers. Him not just defending it for himself. No, that's not true. Go back and listen to the news. Listen what the news say.
I told you need call you, fear need call to you know.
Then hold on. Then
because they say you are thief the beach of Portland.
So,
they say you are thief the beach, him a thief the land.
So let me tell you which part them thief. Oh, them get 2 lot from Prospect Beach. Ask them, the member of parliament. You know, him get,
but
she get 2 lot.
From radio.
Because
we no
bad mind like them. Them bad mind. Them get 2 lot from Prospect Beach. Right now it did there with them office there. And then they have a parking lot from Prospect Beach when a concrete of a bill. Them get 2 lot on it. And we not
when
set
me
up.
Hear me a call you don't call it and can't get you coming on way no there.
Hold on.
But you don't quote.
Listen, man. We believe, say, every Jamaican forget piece of the rock. So them come up Portland, them not come from Portland. And them get 2 lot from Prospect Beach. Me born and grew up Portland. And me get
so you just hold a piece upon the beach.
Me a pay for it. Me no hold it for free. Me a pay for it.
Oh, you pay for it.
And me employ people for work on it. So because
I take it.
A bad mind, them bad mind. You see the man where I walk up and talk about people bad mind. There is nobody so bad mind as him. Because once you know bow to him, once you know say yes sir to him, you know for heat and you pick me then off a gas school. Who is bad mind?
So farmer me now we just take piece up there.
Then if land did a man want farm, what you expect? And I am going to be interviewing him in a little while, so you will hear all the things.
Yeah.
And that's why I rate you in a show, man. You know what I rate you? Because you're a man where willing to learn. Willing to learn. Yeah? And the PNP, when we get in a power, we are going to give people more land.
No, man. No power on them phone, man. No power on them phone.
How do you show, man? Why you think?
No power on them phone, brother. We are the government. And we are just government.
Square. I run fear. Andrew, I run scared. You would have believed that this is the end of July. Parliament will be dissolved on the 15th of September. And Andrew can't call the election. Andrew was shaking in boots.
Yeah, look at now.
Andrew in the garden, hiding.
Listen me now.
Hiding.
Listen me now.
Hiding.
Hello.
Andrew in the garden, hiding.
Andrew
hiding from
Marky G. And nobody for Andrew hide from. Listen me now, man.
Where art thou, Andrew? Where art thou? Andrew in the garden, hiding. Hiding from Marky G, whip them, Marky G, whip them in the bound yard. I me say, whip them, Marky G, whip them in the barnyard. Persecution we must fear, troubles and trial in our way. Oh, the hotter the battle, the sweeter the victory. Show man. Power.
Marky G can't come beat Andrew. Andrew go retire him.
Andrew?
You don't get election in us. We don't get election in us. Every day you know a ball boy election. We don't get it.
Then we must get it.
We don't get it. I'm not going to drop it. We don't get it.
Andrew want to bring a dictatorship on us in Jamaica. Andrew don't want to call the election. That's what he wants to do.
Remember, he's going to call soon. We don't get it.
Call it, Andrew. Call it. And Marky G will sound the trumpet.
Marky G.
Little more show, man. Because some of them are going to prison when this call. Prison. You see what I talk about? We have played a clip here with Peter Bunting. And it's a labor writer call. I try to disrupt when we want to hear. Because Donovan Williams have questions to answer. You understand what I say? Listen.
Very important. And remember, we're talking here tonight, not just to Central Kingston. We're talking to the entire Jamaica. So I want you to listen closely. So this Donovan Williams has come out and declared that he is not the ultimate beneficial owner of this company, but he is just a trustee hiding the identity of the real owner. So let me just take you back, Comrade Floyd. I believe you and I were both in the Senate when we were debating the 2023 bill to amend the Companies Act. And in that debate, Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith warned Parliament, and I quote, "Failure to act risks FATF blacklisting." FATF stands for Financial Action Task Force. This is an international agency that if they graylist or worse, blacklist Jamaica, pure problems for our financial system, pure problems for our economy. She said failure to act risks FATF blacklisting, which would cripple Jamaica's economy, jeopardizing businesses, government operations, and everyday citizens by branding us as a high-risk jurisdiction, end quote. So what we now find Donovan Williams confessing is that Meditech, a company linked to this sitting Jamaica Labour Party MP, is openly violating this law. Medtech's breaches would include failure to disclose beneficial owners, those holding 25% plus of the shares, ignoring the 14-day statutory deadline to update corporate records, and submitting incomplete, delayed disclosures to authorities. Despite these violations, Donovan Williams remains listed as the major shareholder, dismissively claiming to act as a trustee, a role that does not exempt compliance. Comrades, this thieving, barefaced and dry-eye government will steal fertilizer from small farmers. It will thief Nutribun from school picnic. And it will even steal from sick children at Bustamante Hospital. Shame trees don't grow at Belmont Road. But Poncianas bloom at Old Hope Road.
Oh, yes.
Bloom from anger, disgust, and outrage. Time come for Poncianas to bloom all across Jamaica with anger, disgust, and outrage. Tonight I call on all well-thinking Jamaicans, the faith-based institutions, the private sector organizations, the academics, the civil society groups. There comes a time when silence and both sidesism is tantamount to complicity. Find some courage and come forward and say enough is enough. Comrades, time come to restore dignity to the name of Jamaica on the international stage. Time come for an MP like Steve McGregor who will uphold the law, not violate it. Time come for a Prime Minister with clean hands and a pure heart like Mark Jefferson Golding. Time come for Mark Golding and the PNP to form a government that will serve the people of Jamaica, not rape and thief from them. Thank you.
Auntie Elaine, I see a message about NCB. They might be having some struggles now, but I believe that NCB will rebound. NCB will come back. So, Ms. Virginia say, I don't believe in capture land, whether you're poor or rich. Furthermore, all development must be organized and orderly. If not, we are going to end up in chaos and chaka chaka country. Now, I agree with that. But you will hear later on in the interview that Hubert never captured a land. Or is not capture land. The lands were given. Long time the people have worked the land. And then here comes an organization saying that they are the owners of the land. The first time they came, and I don't want to preempt the interview, but call some people. We're going to have the former mayor, the present councillor of the White Horses division, and the PNP candidate that will send James Roberts into retirement. Because when you look, you see the desperation. In fact, I think it was the Thursday morning that a man, or Friday morning, go in him yard, a labor right, go in him yard, in our view, in an attempt to plant something in his vehicle, because he was also threatened that a bombshell going to be dropped on him. Now, them things they only happen when people in a trouble. So, anybody will never count Western St. Thomas in the PNP column in the next election. I am saying to you, count Western St. Thomas and count Western Portland in the PNP column, because the people are tired of the beating of chests and talk with no substance behind it. You hear me? So, understand on yourself. You know, when you name real good, I just explain to Showerman a while ago. And I really want to tell you the history of Boston Beach, I really want to tell you, but I can't. As I hear Showerman say, it is now a court issue. So I can't really share the details. But some time ago, I had an interview with Andre Stevens, and he had asked me some questions. So if you can go back and find that interview there, you can get some information. But as soon as time permits, I will be giving you all the information about Boston Beach. But just make the court case run, and then I will open up and tell you everything. Me never capture no way. I've been there legally since 2016. But the people them we attack find out how much government land them have and how them get them. Because all who attack have government land in a them possession. But it's pure bad mind, them bad mind. Because they can't get I and I if you bow. I and I now go bow. No. We now bow. And I speak the truth as I know it. And I'm going to tell you something this morning. Because I'm going to show you when me say because bow to people, them turn against you. The other day, I play a clip of interview where I was interviewing Darrell Vaz. Me and Darrell Vaz are the friend. He might not admit it now, but we were friends and me have a whole heap of proof. Can show no. A whole heap of time, me interview Darrell Vaz. And the interview I played for you guys were there is one of the reasons why me and him fall out. Because in that interview, you remember him say Dragon Bay was going to be open about 2018 or somewhere thereabout. And I said to him, I have information that Dragon Bay was for sale, because at the time, Dragon Bay was being advertised on the global market. And him tell me, say, when him talk, him not talk rum talk. And anything him tell me can put on my pot on fire and know say it go happen. And give me all the kind of assurance. I don't know him stay. So one day, I have my van full of sawdust. I got my fall cub. I carry up sawdust. And I see a crowd over Carter Park. So I say, what I go on? That time I was still working with Satcom Cable. I was still the program director there. And this was either late 2018 or early 2019. But Bloomfield, former late member of parliament, Linville Bloomfield, was still alive and was the MP. And I saw the crowd over there and I go, so roops, and I go over there. When I got over there, it was Darrell Vaz. His wife was there. She was not yet MP, wanting to run. And they were over there with people from, I think, JSIF or one of them entity there. And they were talking about lights for Carter Park. So I start video because we run the community channel at Satcom. While I was there videoing, in a mad dash, Mr. Bloomfield driving. So I say, wait, hey, what is? So Bloomfield driving and he came and eventually then gave him a talk. And he was telling from when he applied for the lights at Carter Park and everything that him trying to get from JSIF. So after I finished talk, Darrell went back up to talk. And when him start talk, him look at me and him say, Shaka, you know me. When I say I go and get something done, I go and get it done. So, being the person I am right away, the dragon be a thing clicking on my head. Because what he was saying to me from that platform was the exact things he said to me about Dragon Bay. And I am intimately connected to Dragon Bay because I was the entertainment coordinator at Dragon Bay up until its closure. So me always want Dragon Bay to reopen. So when him said to me, say me know say anything him say more get done and whatever. I put up me hand like a little schoolboy. And I say, Mr. Minister, you told me the same thing about Dragon Bay, and to date nothing has happened. Now, I could see that obviously he was a bit taken aback. And he wasn't pleased about the question or the statement I made. Him have one next one now, we par with him. Darren Wood was still alive. And Darren would call the next one and say, what kind of F word that Shaka just asked the boss? What kind of F word question that Shaka just asked the boss? No, me and the next one I brethren to, you know. Good brethren. So him come and him say, Shaka, what kind of F word that you just asked the boss? So I say, Jenna, love that man. Me I work right now as journalist. And him I said, no, you know I work as a journalist, a politics you deal with, and him start going. So me I said, brother, I don't can see a politics man take care out of you, whatever, man. And brother, man, them take me on out there. Out of folly. Councillor Wayne Mackenzie was there. Councillor Dexter Rowland was there. Julian King was there. MP Bloomfield was there. I think Maskell was there. A host of labor rights were there. Superintendent of police and the whole of them. And no Enza, SMU. Them a tell me and me a tell them the truth. Me tell them back. And me go stand up, put my back to the wall and run with the whole of them and say, a clown. The one when me and him at the brethren, him is a ex-police. Me say, you are ex-police, me a ex-soldier. Anytime when ready. And from that day, me and Darrell thing finish. Yeah? So, let me tell you something. There are people walking around who want to be God. Can be God for who no one beat for. Yeah? So, right now, me, Colin Bell, no fear, no foe. And any right that any other Jamaican have, me have it. And I'm saying to all of you, defend your right as a Jamaican. Any opportunity that is available to Jamaicans, you should be qualified for it. Me go abroad and me buy a garbage truck because the country was short on garbage trucks. Portland was a mess and it's still a mess. And when the man them find out say I'm my truck, the man them stop me truck from work. Labor rights stop me truck from work. Because me not fi eat. Me leave to the Almighty. And me pray for regular. And about I think me I pray for God to save Nobody thinks say me I like some Christian where you are try tear me down and me I pray say God protect you. No! There's a psalm that says let them children be fatherless. Afraid to read that psalm the way the psalm bad. Let me tell you this. Larry, I'm on live, so if you want to talk on YouTube right now, then you can talk. If it's a private call, you have to call me back some other time. Larry Roberts, talk to me, man.
Propaganda mayor.
Eh?
Propaganda mayor Sebastian Beach closed. It closed?
No, Boston Beach is open and it's open every day.
All right, cool then. I'm going to know that because I'm going to personally tomorrow to make sure say open that we can tell some people abroad.
Boston,
close, right?
as I said to you, we are on public television right now on Portland Spice TV and YouTube. Boston Beach is open to the public.
Yes, Shaka, monsieur.
Admission $500 per person. Children under 4 years old free. And we are open 9 to 6 on weekends. Weekdays we are open 10 to 5. Yeah, man. So them can't have government things. You know, there are some questions that we have to ask. The opening of the urban center, the ribbon cutting of the urban center in St. Thomas. Is it true that it cost taxpayers $17 million? Is it true that the ribbon cutting at the urban center in St. Thomas cost the Jamaican taxpayers $17 million to open a private facility? We want to know. The ribbon cutting at Bonebrook Bryans Bay for the Bryans Bay Urban Center. Is it true that that also costs $12 million? $12 million plus $17 million. That's $29 million. And the groundbreaking out of Clear Spring cost $7 million. Is it true? It's a question may I ask. I am asking the question. The ribbon cutting of the urban center in St. Thomas cost 17 million. The one at Port Antonio, Bonebrook, cost 12 million. The one out of Clear Spring that was done on private property without permission that costs $7 million. So the question is that 17 and 12 is 29 and 7 is 36. Is it true that those three functions cost the Jamaican people $36 million? And what is strange, we are now convinced that the urban center in St. Thomas and the one in Port Antonio are not government projects. I remember I said this live here is exclusive to Portland Spice TV. Them people are dangerous. What they are doing to Jamaica. And I am disappointed in some people who I know who should be well thinking, who support the Labour Party. And I'm trying to tell them long time that this is not the Labour Party that they subscribe to. What we have here is a bunch of bandits robbing the country. I don't even know if Grams know where I'm getting now. Somebody said I'm disappointed in Grams. I don't know if Grams know where I'm getting now, yeah? Oh boy. I want to get Willie on the phone, you know. Because I want to set the record straight. Because Councillor Williams is the man who let Jamaica know that is $10.3 million they were charging for rent at the urban center. And because the man bust the thing, they are trying now to taint his reputation. Councillor Williams, morning.
Good morning to you and your listeners.
How you doing, my brother?
I'm doing fine.
Step up your security. Step up vigilance in your community, around your yard. Before we go any further, I have to tell you that publicly. Now, Councillor Williams, there are two things out there that they're trying to use against you. What happened with you and the police? You want to tell us a little bit about that? Not going too far because we know it's also a court matter.
All right, thank you. First, before I even touch that, I just touch security. You have to remember a man like me, you know, he's guarded by the Most High, you know.
Hallelujah.
And when you're guarded by the Most High, there's no security and hurt. We're tough like that. So it cannot be, my security cannot be broken, man. Come guarded by the Most High, man.
That is true.
I remember saying, I'm a pastor pitney.
Yes.
I'm a pastor pitney.
And you're a praying man.
I mean, a praying person. I'm only for them to pray for me.
All right.
All right.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, man. So in terms of the charges, you know, I dismiss them charge a long time because how can you not touch a person, not use abusive language such as what in the Canada, Jamaica, bad word or indecent language against a person and be charged for assault? It doesn't make any sense. I never see this. A lot of police are trying to figure out what went wrong because you don't touch a man, you don't do nothing to the man, and at the same time you've been charged. It's straight politics, man. And I make no apology for that. It's straight politics.
So the news also said it was a man of unsound mind that you were defending.
Yeah, man, it's a man of unsound mind. He happened to be my neighbor. So I am actually the main caregiver for that man.
Yes.
I miss it that the man go to hospital. I miss it that he eat on a daily basis. It's like he's my child.
Yes.
But it's an older man, you know, and I'm not a young boy, you know.
Yeah, man. But with a whole lot of people we take care of. Young and old.
Yeah. Yeah. He was a good fellow to me when I was growing up, but I may have a little thing when, you know, like when Jamaica people say you go mad from time to time, and then it take a toll on him in later years. Yeah. Yes. So that is the situation.
All right. So
I couldn't make them. And bear in mind, you know, Sir Bell, the same day, you know, that same day, earlier that same day, an unsound mind, young man was shot by police in 11 Mile Bull Bay right here in St. Thomas.
How will you say?
That's what we call them a ball ground. So I don't know if the police them that try to kill two of them in a one day.
Holy Lord have mercy. And Nancy said two trouble better than one, so maybe at that end I look.
Yes, yes.
So you had to defend, you had to come in and tell them, leave him alone. This man is of unsound mind.
Yes, and bear in mind, I know the reputation of that police officer. That police officer abused a girl in the nastiest way I see in a seaport, you know, because it's something that was caught on video. And over a simple argument the girl had with somebody else. Not boy breaking the law. Him just take up an argument with the girl out within it and trick the girl and draw the girl right down from the supermarket down to the stage and beat the girl. So knowing this man's reputation.
Are the same man that, the same policeman that
yeah, man, the same
ready
policeman.
to deal with this man of unsound mind.
Ready for the and yeah. So we know the temperament of the policeman. So as a responsible elected official, I think it was my duty
as an elected representative to represent the people in every way, shape, and form.
Yes, and let me tell you something. Once.
So we're talking to Hubert Williams, councillor of the White Horses Division, former mayor of Morant Bay, and the next member of parliament for Western St. Thomas. And he's gaining traction, looking good in the constituency. And because of that, the labor rights are now coming at him with everything that they have, including putting the toilet and the kitchen sink on the table. That's why nobody now eat from the labor right table. Because what they are doing is despicable. You're back with us?
Despicable, man.
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, man, I'm here, man.
Right.
Yes, yes. I'm going to say this. Let's look at the nationwide news. Sometimes I don't remember the name of them station because they're so irrelevant. Report. It was like a commentary somebody gave. It was very lengthy. They're trying to say I'm squatting. Well, tonight is our parish meeting, and I will bring my land title to show the people of Jamaica that I don't squat on no land where I live. I have my land title with the name Hubert Williams on my land title. No, there's some farmland.
Talk to us.
And I think that's what they're talking about.
Yes, talk to us.
I didn't squat on those land either. I get a space on that land through the organization at the time that was managing the Morant estate, which was I think it was the Benevolent Society of Morant at the time. They were the one because Benevolent Society.
How long you been on this piece of land though?
I've been on this piece of land for 13 years.
13 years.
It's not a Benevolent, man. It was before Providence Society. Providence Society.
Yes.
Yes. There was the one at the time the government have as the organization that you go through to regularize, right? When I came back to Jamaica at the time, the organization was in place. So I joined this, and a person from the executive brought me in, and I get a piece of land to farmer. It's solely to farmer. I don't plant one permanent crop on the land.
Yeah.
We only plant temporary crop on the land. So I don't understand. No, the other day we see SCJ came and said that we are in charge of the land now. We had a meeting now. Mm-hmm. As the council, the only elected representative in the meeting, I have to give the people.
Hubert?
I said to them, hello?
Hold on, you dropped out a while ago. So you're saying, as the only elected representative in the meeting.
I say to them, these people can't come here and want us to just.
Scum, like, what is happening, viewers and listeners? Is that WhatsApp
like
call
that.
we on? So
what you have to do?
Yeah.
Let me just hang up and go straight, please.
No, we can't go straight, Hubert. I am not on the island. I'm overseas. Yeah. So this is how we have to do it.
All right, I understand that.
Yeah.
Yes. So I said to them, go back to your organization, get documentation that you guys or your organization is the management, is the organization authorized rather to manage the land.
So they come to a meeting. Hold on. So SCJ came to meet with people who are on the land.
I don't want to say SCJ. Two persons that said they represent SCJ.
Okay. Come and say that they are now in charge of the land. How many are you are and how many people on the land?
Meeting, I had a meeting with us.
Right.
I said, I don't know you guys from now here. Wow. I would estimate said that I went to a meeting and over 150 people was there.
Yeah, okay.
Even two church end up with the land.
Yes.
The York community sports complex is on the same path.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right. So I said to them, go back to your organization, get documentation that you are authorized to manage this land. Now, I know that anything with land must have to be in writing.
Yeah.
Nothing about land contracts can be verbal. All right. There's another meeting now that keep just last week, 4 months later. When I went a little late. When I reached the meeting, myself and my driver, even though they're trying to act like I bring a delegation, I only want myself and my driver. I wait my turn, I raise my hand, and I ask a simple question. I said, this meeting must stand on the premise of last meeting. And because last meeting was adjourned prematurely. The request last meeting was for you guys to bring the document or show documentation that you are the authorized agent to lease this land.
Yes.
They don't have it. So the people them start to recognize. And the people them says, but that's what we're telling them to do.
So
and the people them say, I put it on.
So them come back to the meeting with no documentation.
With no documentation.
And what you said?
No, but I didn't have to say anything more. Because the people them take over and say this meeting have to end. Because the people them need something to show that these people have the authority to document the land. The next thing, to manage the land rather.
Exactly.
The next thing, these people come and start to collect money. And then they come and measure up the land them. I hear on the news that I occupy 10 acres, while I occupy less than 4 acres.
So, Willie, you are saying that two men came saying that they are representative of a government agency and they have authorization to manage some lands that farmers are already on, church upon it, community center upon it. You said to them, all right, come back, go get your documents and come meet with us. And they came back without any documents.
Without any documents.
Then lucky. I'm very lucky. Because any land in a Jamaica that you're going to claim, you have to carry documentation.
Yes, you have to carry that document. But under that, what they're trying to, let me tell you the story. Let me tell Jamaica what is going on.
Yes.
Them have two big men where they want to give most of the land.
Tell her.
And that is what causes the problem.
Oh, yes.
But my job is to stand up for the common man. My job is to fight for the common man. My job is to ensure that we have equal rights and justice. And that, yes, so what? Because there can't be no peace without justice.
Hallelujah.
To have peace, there must be justice.
Yes.
So I represent justice. And let me tell you something. What they did on the news to me, nationwide, it's helping me. The people in the land are calling me left, right, and center. All who did their labor right.
Yes.
So me a fight for them, and me alone a stand up for them.
Yes.
And them a fight me. It's a good thing. I am telling you, my opponent have been doing some stuff that really helped me. Even the charges. There's so much people reach out to me because I've been living in this. I born and grow here. And these people know at all time, I have always been an upright citizen. I've never been charged before in this parish or anywhere. I live in America for many years and come back. I never have a single charge in America. All I'm saying, the people them know my character. Say I help people, and I do go to the people. So they know that it's unlike me. And then when the people them do the investigation and find out they never touch the police, and then rumors start to go around about how much money the police would get from your opponent, people just really gravitate into me. I hear you say something that was not exactly correct. So let me correct you on it, my good friend.
Mm-hmm.
I am not gaining traction I am way past this man. And this man is trying everything to get back the race under control. And he just can't find, he don't have the formula to do it.
Time come.
Time come.
Time
So
come.
for him, he was confused. This man is panicking. This man is panicking. Let me tell you something. You see yesterday, what happened yesterday at my home, you know?
Yesterday morning.
That's why I have to really, yesterday morning, I have to give thanks and praise to my security team. And I'm talking about the Most High God, because I listened on a voice recording with the voice of my opponent saying that he's going to drop a bombshell on me.
Yesterday. You're breaking up again, Willie. I know it's somebody trying to call.
That the party leader will refuse. Yes, he said that he would drop a bombshell on me Friday. That's yesterday.
So you heard that voice note? Let me just apologize, viewers. We are on a WhatsApp call. Normally, I don't do interviews on WhatsApp call, but because I am not in the studio, I'm not actually in Jamaica. Now tell no one there. No go. Not in Jamaica, and that's why we have to be doing the call on a WhatsApp. So when somebody's trying to call you, they
will refuse to sit in. Oh, hello?
Yeah, man. Start from the voice note again.
Yeah. He said that he will drop a bombshell on me. So bad. He will drop it on Friday. And it will be so bad that the party leader will refuse to sit beside me Saturday, meaning today, at our parish rally. That's what he said, you know.
And then
Friday, and this I can't make up. Because, well on, I think it was Wednesday night, I went on Andre's show. And I said it, that he said he's coming with a bombshell. No, Friday, I see one of them right-hand man in my yard, beside my car. There was one of my workers seat. I rush him, and by the time I come out, him run like thief. If he was up to any good, I did not come for any other reason. Why run?
So the police not lock him up yet?
No, they're not lock him. So I'm going back to the station. Yesterday, the police came. They say I have to come to the station. What happened that they have to go to town to meet with my lawyers, because we don't understand what is going on.
Yes.
And then we have to do some mobilization for today. So yes. I am going there this morning. They have to lock him up. If me and him it can't be good intention. Making there in my yard.
I hear you in the video saying, what you are doing in my yard? Me and a friend.
Yeah, me and this man are no friend. What am I doing in my yard? It's early in the morning. If you know, I'm still in my underpants. I am in my bedroom today. I talk to a window to one of my worker.
Hold on there, Willie, because I want to play it. I want to play it so that my listeners then can hear it. Hold on. See the car there move out. Hold on, let me play it again. Yeah, so that was Danny Boone. And we see the car, backing out, and we see you say like you just wake or something.
Move. Yes, we catch a part there. So yeah. So the point I'm saying, whatever them want to try to come now, them would have used that as a shield. But you can't come in and out. Go and come and then them want to say I want summons, I want letter than it up. You man not bailiff.
Yeah,
so when I can come, how can you bring somebody that is an activist, one of the close, maybe the closest person to my opponent, to deliver what something at my house?
Well, the police, they must hold him and question him, Willie. Don't ease up. Don't ease up.
I will not.
These men are dangerous.
Dangerous people, and they're trying to do me all type of thing. They're trying to do me all type of thing.
Well, it's one thing I go and tell you. Nobody knows stone green mango. So,
that's true.
Now that you said you are far ahead, it is obvious. And that's why they're trying to find things. And you see that Marant B argument about the $10.3 million. Them vex that you come out with that, you know, Willie.
Well, they're really vexed. And that's why they have weaponized the state against me. That's how they get to weaponize the state, because it's not only him, the entire Jamaica Labour Party
Yes.
is so much against me for coming out. Yesterday, the Minister of Local Government was here, and him singled me out to talk about me
Well,
and say that I'm short-sighted because this would be a different image for the parish council and whatever. I am saying,
hey,
when we are saying, I'm seeing further than him. I believe the council should have their own building. If we take out a margin of 200 million, we can build any amount of space we want to build with that.
because you know something that I am looking at, Willie? The news said that the parish council is now occupying about 3,000 square foot of premises. And I hear Littleton Shirley saying that it is 30,000 square feet they're giving you for that money. The council don't need 30,000
It's
square
really
feet.
28,000 square feet.
But you don't
20,
need
not
that.
30,000.
If you are now operating in 3,000, 10,000 would be adequate.
Yeah,
and 15,000.
Right now we have 3,000 square feet. The problem with the 3,000 square feet, in all honesty, it's not at one location. We have the administrative building, but that's for many countries. Even Portland have a little place where the roads and work is different.
Yeah.
Yes, so it's very common. We're not even going to talk about that. That's not even something. A lot of countries are not like that, where the roads and work department is at a different location, because sometimes it don't fit well in the center of the town.
But
so
really,
they will have that a little bit out there.
If you're looking far and talking about vision, each council should have their own building. Go build it.
The council of the period, the council collect rent.
Exactly. So Desmond, if you got me have a clip to play with this. You hear Desmond I tell lies at JUTC make money. I think Desmond is suffering from something. Desmond need to go sit down.
Now, let me tell you something. And I don't want to come off disrespectful, but when we don't have vision in society, the people must perish.
Definitely. That's
what
why
I want
we
to
are
say
perishing.
to you, under no condition, a 10-member council, a 10-member, we have to be mindful, you know, St. Thomas is a very small council. St. Thomas, Portland, and those councils, very small.
They're coming after Portland too, you know. They're coming after Portland, and we're dropping the warning.
We don't need more than 10,000. We don't need more than 10,000 square feet of that space to operate.
Exactly.
And operate in the most effective way.
And very comfortable, because if you're squeezing up in 3,000 now, if you get 10,000, then you should be quite comfortable.
Yes. And what I want to say to you, some of those space that we occupy, like our council room, you can argue that it's small, our poor relief department, we own those buildings.
All right.
So we own some of them space there now in the 3,000. You know?
Yes.
So what are we going to do with them?
Listen, we have to stand up, and Jamaicans need to start open your eye and see when the country's been shafted. So, Willie, tell about tonight before we let you go.
Tonight is our parish rally. It will be at the Parboga Square in Mark Bay, St. Thomas.
Yes.
Please, come on, because we have some local issues where we have to talk about. We have some national issues that the leader or the member of his team have a touch and let Jamaica understand the reality of today. But most
important. What is most important?
For me.
Yeah.
For me, from my standpoint, I want the people of St. Thomas to understand tonight that I understand the reality. I live the reality of the people of Western St. Thomas. And there are so many problems here, but some of them are so much of a low-hanging fruit. And I'm the person who can pick them and pick them well. Tonight they will understand that I'm the real goal scorer. And the people of Western St. Thomas just need to pass the ball to me. The same ball that they have been passing for years to the opponent, to my opponent, and he has been pushing the goal. They will pass it to me, and I will create a hat-trick in one term. I will have a hat-trick. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Willie, bless up yourself, my brother. Stay safe. One love.
All right, I'll do that.
Yeah, man.
Thank you very much.
Hubert Williams. So, Showerman, you heard? You heard, Showerman? Showerman. You hear what the man say? At 13 years him dep on the land. No need to stop the bad man. No need to stop quiet Jamaican. Showerman. Showerman, turn off the TV in the background, man. Turn off the TV in the background.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, where you are, so now you both saying up on the land 30 there.
yes. And the land was him get the place for work on by the Benevolent Society.
Yeah.
The man said 2 men came saying that they represent SCJ to a meeting. Then come meet to the people who dep on the land. And they said to the men, go back and come back and meet with us with the documents to prove that you are the authority of these lands. The man them come back at the meeting without any documentation. What can go so? Not no go so. Not no go so, shower man.
Well, if I didn't say for them, never become with the people to show that out there. That, yeah.
Tell her. Right, that's right, the shower man. Come with your documents. We not say
So,
we not pay.
Monday week, them all come with it.
Well, make them come with it. The people, them not saying that they're not paying, you know. Because I pay them, I said the people, them start pay them. And they want to collect money without showing documentation that they are the authorized agency. Not no go so.
So, the rest of people where he might tell for whole land, how long then they depend on the land?
Maybe some of them depend it before him.
Okay. Well,
you know,
when the people them come with them...
You know, you said 2 churches on it, you know. The community center depend it. You can't start collect money and you know measure up land yet. Because he's saying that they are saying that he's on 10 you can afford him up.
But a government land.
Our land. Government land, yeah. So come with the proper documentation and deal with the thing.
Colin.
Yeah.
You are pay if you were there in Portland, you know, so they might go start pay too.
No, listen. When me I said to you, you know, me not believe in the free issue, you know, and the land grabbing. If there's a piece of land and you apply for it and you get it and pay in your thing, yeah. Me believe in a land reparation. Government must start cut up some land and give people. Because remember, all our foreparents were enslaved people, you know. Carry from Africa, come here. And when slavery done, them pay the slave owners and never give the slave them nothing. So the land them with that Jamaica, what them are called crown land. Any good government must start cut up these lands and make people get them. And that's why you hear Luther and Cousin say, this law we have to depend on government land for 60 years. When PNP win, we are cut that to 25 years. So if you
PNP now win, brother. Stop talking about win, brother. No win, no that for no PNP, brother.
Shower, man. Little more. You can't go. One call per person. One caller per person. No call 2 times, shower, man. I rate you about 1 caller per person. Ed boy, morning.
Morning, my brother. Thank you for bringing the mayor to the discussion.
Yes, man. That's what we do.
After he came on Andre Stevens' program the other night, I raised a serious concern about this undue and overhanded practice of the SCJ. Yeah? And let me tell you why I have a problem with it, Colin. Do you know that in 2018, 2019, the SCJ took sugar lands in Trelawney, yes? After the shutting down, because you know that the factory in Trelawney is virtually shut down.
Yeah.
You know what they did with that land? Gave it to a so-called investor, yes, hardly, who was going to grow hemp. You remember that big discussion?
Yes, I can remember that discussion.
And the man gets close to over 2,000 acres. Could not fulfill his business plan to the government. Yeah, could not show how he was going to fund this thing, but him get land. And the people in Trelawney made noise about it because they were saying we were farm and sugar workers tilling the soil. We
Them,
now don't have no work to do.
them should I get the
And
land?
yes, because irrigation is there. No, my problem with the SCJ in St. Thomas is that the SCJ is hypocritical. And Colin, I'm going to call it out. And who want Wex? The issue with this is that you have a sitting member of parliament in St. Thomas where her family has acquired over 1,500 acres of land. Yes? That is not, most of it is not in production. It's not being used efficiently. And these are arable lands, by the way, lands with irrigation because they were farmer sugar lands.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
And we're asking the question. There is a clause in the SCJ when they lease lands to you that if it is not productive, the SCJ has the power to retake those lands and distribute it to other individuals that they think would till the soil.
But let me ask you something, head boy. I know SCJ they give leaching some land over Bird and Lodge. Same out on big farm.
Leave me alone because if you make me walk my mouth pan the one where them did give the one a mega mart. Because I know about that one. I engaged him and I took him on it. When I saw Gaston Azan in 2019 and I asked him the fundamental question, Mr. Azan, how is it that you're going over Bernard Lodge to go plant? You're disturbing the farmers over there, run them off, right? You said that you're going to bring the premier, remember that was right during the election period, by the way. Yeah? A little bit after a certain building in Mandeville was approved for tax office. Yeah? They, at the same time, knew that he did not have the capabilities. The man has not even occupied 4 acres out of the 400 he was given. You hear us, sir?
Yes, I am listening to you.
And in Sema go build satellite farms. He was going to work with the farmers in Bernard Lodge to supply. But the trick is not that. I want to know what they did. And that is why I have no regard for the chairman of the SCG Holdings, who I think is a colonizer. He is these are the neo-colonialists. They have come to defend the period that Mike and Manley liberated land to black people. They have come to reverse it.
Yes, yes. And
because they are not happy what happened to
you know that some of that was reversed.
What happened to them families.
Are you aware that some of that was reversed in Portland already?
Yes,
there's a famous family that have a whole heap of land in Portland where Michael Manley did take away, you know. And see how come down here, come eat curry cow and give them back the land, you know.
But Colin, what I'm pointing to and I want people to see, when the children were sent to Israel, right, through a partnership with agriculture, Leachin said to the Jamaican public, right, that he would be occupying lands in Inzud, the farmer sugar estate of Inzud, where Ambassador Derek Evans used to push for sugar to grow up over there and Alan Ricketts. Yeah? And those people were asking for those lands because those are good places to grow Kalaloo, where Jamaican Kalaloo in heavy demand.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
And can you believe, Colin, that what they did was a trick? They said they wanted the land for agriculture, went over there, plant one little 5 or 6 acre tight, said the land is not suitable for agriculture. So he went to the parish council to go apply for a change of ordinance around the land. Yeah?
Because they want to plant concrete.
They want to plant concrete. And Mayor Scott said no. And that is why I have the greatest regard for Mayor Scott, because he stood up against the oligarchy. And that's why I know see them go after him so hard in a Southeast St. Elizabeth. Because what he did was to defend the people of St. Catherine, who were going to lose land that should have been remained there for them to grow food. Yeah?
And with the United Nations saying that Jamaica, 55% of Jamaicans are facing food insecurity, how the hell we going to continue plant concrete on hard lands?
Floyd Green has been modeling, which he has been doing all his life, even when he was going to UE. Yeah? He has been modeling and partying on the backs of the farmers. Because can you imagine, Floyd Green went to the Food and Agriculture Authorities discussion, right? And our version in the Western Hemisphere, ICAS. And he said to them, Jamaica is committed to meet in the 2025 agenda. You know what is the 2025 agenda?
Cut food
Reducing
importation
food
by
imports by
25%.
25%. We have not even reached 10% of that.
We reach 5%? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Listen to me, Colin.
Our food importation has been increasing. We don't have no cut, head boy, so we have to about 10%. Like we are cut anything.
So that's the
What are you talking about, head boy?
I said we have not even reached. No, and remember, the man.
We have not cut food importation by 1%. Food importation is increasing every year.
Yes. It was at 600 and something million US. Now it's over 1.4 billion
US. Over 1.4 billion US worth of food we import. And where we are this year, we're heading further.
But Colin, as you talk about St. Thomas, you know, I have been watching a development and I've been watching it. I asked myself the question, this company, the two companies, I won't call nobody name, right? Yeah. That they say is involved in the Moran Bay Urban Center and people know who we're talking. I am a little bit perturbed that the same company, one of those companies, one of is the said that falls on a particular person's investigation report.
Tala. And one of those companies is having financial issues right now too.
Right. Well, I talked about that. That's a dead company. The man them borrow $300 million. They owe 250. And remember that it is a bond them a float with, which means they're going to owe bond holders plus the interest rates that accrued with that bond.
Well, I said to Auntie Elaine earlier, I think they're going to rise again still. But right now, they are in problems.
Where? No, they're not going to rise. And that is why Mark Golding and the PNP threatens their very existence. And that is why they are using the media outlets that they control to suppress the message of the PNP. Let me tell you why, Colin. Remember, Mark Golding addressed it. The certificate of deposits were only two blasted institutions in Jamaica has, like Jamaica belong to them alone, will now be going across the different banks.
Yeah, Julian Robinson spoke about that in his budget presentation.
So this fact that certain institutions have been living off a government fat and not giving the ordinary people in Jamaica the opportunities. You know, it's a shame. I am disappointed and deeply disappointed in the banking sector in Jamaica. And let me tell you why. They are some of the most merciless and wicked financial assassins you can find. These guys borrow money from the Development Bank of Jamaica, which is supposed to be used to lend to small business persons in Jamaica.
At low interest
cheap interest rates and low interest rates. And for years, they have had these sitting at their books as profit because they're not lending to the ordinary creative, the ordinary individuals in Jamaica who want to unleash their potential. And that is why
the Bank of Jamaica is cutting interest rate and our banks are saying no. But you know something? Favour Williams says she believes the banks will cut interest rate. And Jamaican people need to remember, you know, that when Fitzjackson brought a bill to the parliament to say to the banks, stop charging us to deposit our money. Stop charging us to withdraw our money. Stop charging us to check our balance. The Jamaica Labour Party and their members, except Mike Henry, who did not show, voted against the people of Jamaica. And I can't understand how some people sit down about them how vote Labour right. When the GLP got a chance to vote for us, they voted against us.
And when you ask who really controls this government, you don't have to look too far.
Marlon Morgan said they disagree. Marlon Morgan on my program one time said he disagreed with that vote.
Yeah, but Marlon can come and have an autopsy. When your leader and your Minister of Finance at the time was vehemently opposed to something that would be within the consumer interest. And let me tell you something, this financial health of this group, you know, has serious implications for Jamaica. And let me tell you why. This group also owns a company that is primarily in charge of our purchasing of our local coffee from coffee farmers.
Oh yes,
Which means that the health, and I'm talking to the people of Portland, and my people in East Rural St. Andrew, you know me, I know you. Yeah? up in the hills of Mavis Bank, over in Baito, over in Blacksburg, up in Westphalia, all over in East Rural St. Andrew, back into East Portland and West Rural St. Andrew. This is a dark day in Jamaica because the bondholders of Specialty Coffee has not been able to be paid. They owe them 30 million US.
Oh?
Which means a hostile takeover can happen in that company with some interest we don't know. For all intents and purposes, it could be somebody with the name of Vladimir or whomever from wherever. We
Hold
don't
on
know
the head
who's
boy.
involved
Hold
in
on the
this.
head boy. Hold on the head boy. People may be going to like up the live. Like up the live. We have close to 900 people listening right now. Like up the live. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to Portland Spice TV. This morning, head boy, we make a switch. Only subscribers can participate in the chat room. Only
Yes, man.
subscribers.
Yes, man. And people need to like and subscribe because sometimes I go back, Colin, and I look at the viewership on the program. And when I look at the likes, I am disappointed, people. Remember that the algorithm works. That is why when Colin puts out a video, the more you like the channel. When I ask if you donate,
No, just like the channel.
Just like the channel.
If you want to donate, go to my profile. Our Cash App is there. You can donate to it. But to click on the thumbs up won't cost you anything. And to share it with some people won't cost you anything because these kind of information, we want more people to hear it. So inviting you to be an ambassador for Portland Spice TV. Share it with everybody. And as I said earlier this morning, Ed Boy, I don't have a problem with the bloggers and vloggers coming here to cut off information and repost it. I'm not a problem with that. I'm just saying that when we are live,
the live streaming takes away. Yeah, I totally agree.
Make the live exclusive to Portland Spice TV. Don't carry the live without permission.
You already go to person on a Saturday morning. Let me tell you something. Yeah, you already. But Colin, as I go, brother, I see my friend in Western St. Mary who, if breeze blow hard pan him, drop right now. Yeah. Morning, Bobby. How you do?
Bobby.
Remember, I have a queue for you. Well, I know saying you're gonna need more than a queue. I'm gonna have a quart, and it's not the Jerry, it's the strong drunk for Batty. Yeah?
Bobby a general though, you know. Bobby's a general.
No, let me tell you, whether you want to
go ahead.
Whether you want to believe, whether Jamaicans want to believe me or don't believe me, I can tell you for one thing that is certain. When the election is called in region 2, there might be the possibility of only one JLPC standing, and I won't say which one.
Tala. One thing I want to talk to you before you go. The urban center in Morantly, they have asked the parish council to pay $10.3 million monthly. How much are they asking the court to pay? Because a courthouse is going to be there. I hear say 17.7 million.
Yeah, it would be expected because
I hear say, and people, it is alleged that they are asking the Ministry of Justice to pay $17.7 million monthly for the courthouse. I don't hear how much they're asking NHT yet. I don't hear how much they're asking NIS yet.
And tax admin.
Tala! And I hear that Archus is going over there. But hold on, boy. You know what I want to know? Did the government of Jamaica give these people a guarantee that the government agencies will take up these rents?
And that is why we need to see the memorandum of association, the MOU entered in between these companies, yes, and the portion that guarantees them 7% increase annually. The
7% increase is in the rent act in Jamaica. Any building where you rent, there's a 7% increase annually.
It is, but the purpose of an urban center, my friend, in anywhere in the world is not for profit making. It is to enhance the delivery of service of government services throughout wherever it is built. This urban center, if you look at it, this is one of the greatest 3-card scam ever run in Jamaica. And let me say it with no water in my mouth. Because why I say so, Colin, when you look at the income that is coming back from the government to these entities that will benefit from their investment in this, the ROI, and that is the return on investments, people. Typically, return on investment is between 10 to 15 years. Colin knows that. Yeah, the government is going, the entities involved within 5 years, the government entities would have paid at least half of what they put into building this building.
The government did not build the urban center in St. Thomas. The government
why didn't they
is
build it?
not
Colin,
building the urban center in Port Antonio. So all who have that as a part of the government achievement, cross it off.
Yeah, but they never needed private.
Did not build the urban center in St. Thomas, and they are not building the urban center in Port Antonio. But before you go, schoolboy, I hear say it is alleged that is $17 million the ribbon cutting cost at St. Thomas. The one at Port Antonio cost $12 million. And the one out of Clear Spring for break ground cost $7 million.
You don't go on like you alone have ribbon cutting. In Western St. Mary, we had a ribbon cutting at the end of the runway.
How much it costs?
Yeah, the entrance to the runway. I am asking Littleton Shirley, yes, and Mr. Montague to come and tell us how much it costs to dig up dirt to say you're going to establish a urban center in the flight or in the direction, in the sight of incoming airplanes. Yeah? I want to ask them how much it costs the taxpayers of Jamaica. Colin, this is a 3-card government, and what they're doing to UDC and the Factories Corporation of Jamaica is a crying shame. These entities were supposed to be leading the transformation of our connectivity to the logistic hub. These entities were supposed to create in factory space. So Miss Little upper in Lilliput in St. James, who is making her guava jam, can have somewhere where she could go to a processing facility and process it and then ship it outside of Jamaica for sale. We need an administration that understands the interconnectivity of the economy and understands how to tap into the resources that the economy have to unleash not just our entrepreneurial creativity, but our natural creativity. Colin, all I have to say, time come. Andrew, where you are wait pan? Is August the 8th you call it now? Because you know no option. You run out of time.
On the 10th of August, you call it. Election will be on the 3rd.
Whichever day.
I'm giving you 3 days for election, the 3rd, the 4th, or the 5th of September. Little more red boy.
Well, any day he calls it. Any day he calls it, we're ready. And all I'm saying to you, Andrew Holness, if you want to call it, and if you want the election day to be on September the 3rd, the people in Manchester will rejoice with you because on the 3rd of September is the birthday of Peter Bunting.
Hello! Little more.
So, Mark Golin just get him early birthday gift.
Little more red boy.
All the best.
Little more. Little more. Hello, good morning. Welcome to the Colin Bell Show. You're live.
Good morning, Comrade Bell.
Well, go on, Sam.
I was watching another a man named Desmond Mackenzie. I don't know if he's been drunk like Warmington.
The drunk.
So the first time he's been drunk like Warmington.
They are power drunk.
So that it was his first time in the history JUTC making a profit. And then the person who was questioning short article that Darrell Vaz made in Parliament showing what $1 billion JUTC lost between 2023 and 2024 financial year.
Desmond.
So one of these people don't hear what Justice Panton said. They must stop drink the water in Parliament and talk.
Well, I never in a Parliament him drink it when him talking down a Portland in tell a group of labor rights.
Me know, but mommy, I want to walk with the water.
Maybe it over the labor rights office, me no know.
But you hear though, Mr. Bell.
You never listen to me Wednesday, me I play it for you. Me I go play it for you unless you some people never hear it. I go and play it, all right?
Yeah, when you play, must burn it out.
Hold on, no man. Then we not light fire upon it, man. The man live
Yeah,
from
man.
the pit of hell.
Yeah,
Live
man.
from the pit of hell.
But you know, there are 5 political tribalists in known political tribalists in JLP party right now.
5 of them?
5 of them.
Oh, yeah, I say. 5 political
Then you
tribalists.
you know their name, man. You know their name, man.
No, sir, me don't know them. Me don't know nobody over there.
One from St. Thomas, one from Portland.
Hey, hold on now. Because I need to talk to Steve McGregor either Tuesday or Wednesday. And I want to say this to you. Say the MP from West Portland, not saying from Portland, because I might not come from Portland. He no come from Portland. And we're not giving him no status. For you not saying come from Portland. He's the member of parliament for Western Portland. He no come from Portland. Just remember that when I talk. And I need to say to Steve McGregor, say the MP for West Portland. Not the man who come from Portland. He no come from there. He no
And you can hear them. The utterance them say on the platform. Those are political tribal statements.
Yeah, man, but I like to find out what make him not afraid of gunshot though. Because I don't know nobody when afraid of gunshot.
Yeah. Everywhere them man they go, they're preaching political tribalists. Right? Try to draw out other people. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? But I only hope that the PMP candidates them let their supporter be focused on the fall in their trap.
Definitely. All right, Sam. Give thanks.
All right, sir.
Yeah, man. Hello, good morning. Welcome to the Colin Bell Show.
Just remember that. Morning, sir, man.
Turn off the instrument in your background. You're going to get a delay. Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, my turn it down.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna kind of talk to you about this here, brother. Don't stop fight, because if you stop fight with that property, it's like you give up on every black man in a Jamaica. I'm a respect what you do, because you know them now go take the whole of Portland and get to them white friend and them Chinese friend
You know that
and
them
them rich
do?
friend them and we.
Then what you think they want to take it from if you do? I take them want to take
Then
it
we
from
don't
if
know
you give
that,
them friend, you know. If you give somebody else, you know. But I think.
So,
hold on. You have few little labor rights I run around them and I say yes. Me just want to say to them this morning, no, you can't get it. Don't bother think say, if them take it from me tomorrow morning, no, can't get it. No, can't get it.
Sir Ben,
It is
hold
on.
Stand up behind you.
It is only under PNP administration that a little man like me could have get that opportunity. And as I say, as soon as the court case finish, me I go put everything on the table and tell you know how me come by operating Boston Beach. I will tell it all right here. And one thing I can tell you, no political person never assists me. None.
Right.
And I can say that publicly. There is not one political person who can say, me did write a letter for Shaka, me did tell Shaka about it, and me make Shaka know about it. No political intervention into my becoming the person managing Boston Beach. It is just bad mind now. These people are bad mind.
I'm more than bad mind that man. Them no want to we the black man have nothing.
No, we not have.
Them no want to.
Hey, me I tell you something. Me have a brethren who own a property cross Blue Lagoon. Yeah? And those same people give him the hardest time. And me, that time I work for him company, I had to be the voice defending that little beach from Blue Lagoon. Because the beach was always there, you know. And the man clean it up. And the fact that them see it and I say, yo, Beach from Blue Lagoon. Black man have
Yeah.
it. Him can't have it. They gave
From
him
it.
hell.
Yeah.
I, Colin Bell, and me had to stand up for him. And me had to out there defend him. Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah,
So
man.
them
They
people, you know,
can't continue, man.
once you have our complexion, them
Yeah.
people, you know, why you have nothing.
We know that, sir, man. We know that, man. We know that. The more we be as Norman Washington say, if no want him people them be plantation cutters. He want to be plantation owners as well.
Of
So
course.
them that's why we be the cutter. Them that's why we be the cutter slave.
I mean, I warn the bossy slave them. I am warning the bossy slaves that what you see happening to me, any day, anyone I know, disagree with them, they are going to do you the same thing.
And even worse.
Just disagree with them and see what happens to you. You have a boy, hold on. You have a boy on TikTok. I'm your calling him for the first time. Call himself Yeti Boss. Yeti Boss used to work at the MP office. Yeti Boss refused to take the COVID-19 vaccine and they fire him. Fire him in the Portland and suffer like dog. And now him a run up and down like a big bossy slave.
Yeah.
Tell
her! Yeah, man, not give up, Sir Bell, man. You have to fight for we as black man.
Me is a Michael
you have to fight for we as black man.
Me
yeah,
is
man, you have to fight for we as black man.
Me is a, what the poet name from down at Clarendon. A bad poet name from down at Clarendon. Claude McKay. Me is a Claude McKay Jamaican. Claude McKay say if we must die, let us die like men and not like hogs. Michael Manley say I will not walk around this world on my knee. I will stand on my feet.
Feet.
Yes, Rasta.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I have to fight, Colin, man. If you them conquer you, them can conquer the whole away. As black man.
Me I'll give you our next one. Farmer me a Benny White did rent a bar over the thing there. Over the craft village. Over the craft village. And because Benny White switched, then take it away from him. Yeah, take it away from him. So once you now bow and beg to them.
Yeah, man, that's all them stay, man.
Yeah, man. I have a little brethren. I have a little brethren where they must send a voice note to me about the big lady.
Yeah.
And he had to go on social media and apologize because he talking mine.
Yeah.
Me, I go continue to speak my mind. Once a truth we are going to talk the truth.
Colin, if a man can't hold a man to him word, you know, he's not a man again, you know.
That's what you have, you know. Your word is your bond.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. All right, my brother. Give thanks for the call.
Yeah, man. Respect, man.
Yes, man. You're watching the Colin Bell Show. We're live on Portland Spice TV. Yeah, man. 876-804-7072. This morning, you can only call me on WhatsApp. As I said, I am off the island. So, we can't take the straight call this morning. Wagwan, General.
Yeah, blessed.
Yeah, man. Welcome to the show, sir.
Yeah, man. You know, I feel the Prime Minister mad out, though.
Hey, no, hold on.
I really think you're
no, hold on. You remember when him did a run against Porsche? Him say I'm going to show him health record and him challenge them for show it to because some of them are mad out?
Yeah.
You remember he made that statement there?
Yeah.
Watch him now.
You know,
watch him.
I listening, I think he was at a meeting sometime in the week. Himself, the PNP no have no he was talking about health education, like he must say, boy, they don't have a foundation and they don't have credibility or something like that. And health and in education and so forth. So I say, what him have, because if him not build no school, the healthcare system in a crisis, crime basically them say that reduced now, but it was crisis. The road a crisis. So where him create, where him have to show us a boy.
Let me tell you this.
Him do something.
Let me tell you something. For 9 years, the Jamaica Labour Party sat down and watched JUTC run to a wreck. Watch the road network being destroyed. Our bridges being destroyed. Watch crime, murders run rampant. And all of a sudden, in 6 months, they are saying to us now, vote for us. Because see, me a cut a ribbon here, so me a cut a ribbon here, so. People, why all of that is happening, is because never happened for the last 9 years, So he's trying now to create a narrative that I am doing. Now, if you keep me hungry for 9 years and give me food today, what me must to kiss your foot?
Yeah, no, that's not why you know.
The strength where the food where you give me today, when me I get, me I go use it and vote you out.
That's right. The thing is that, I mean, when I look at it, even when talking about the bus, people campaigning, they have it's just crazy.
No, but the bus is something that we need to talk about.
Why?
Because I am saying to Darrell Vaz, and I want all labor rights listening to me to send this to Darrell Vaz. Darrell Vaz, we are asking you, sir, please, if you say this purchase of buses are above board, publish all the invoices for the purchase of the bus. Publish the shipping documents and publish the retrofitting costs of the buses. Because we are saying that Damian says $1.1 billion somebody thief. I am saying it is $750 million that has been stolen because of this bus deal. Damian is saying 1.1 billion. I am saying it's $750 million. Whichever one it is, there is absolutely no doubt that the Jamaican taxpayers have been robbed on this bus deal. And it must be cleared up. Come forward with the documents, Mr. Big Man. Drop the documents out there. Make we see it. Because me never know the government pay duty per vehicle. When government bring in vehicle, me never know the government have to pay duty. Me never know that. Call me a idiot. I never know that. Me think when the government bring in vehicle and come in duty free. Now, if I am right by that, brother, so the vehicle and come in duty free when government bring them in, is 170 coaster the money could have buy, If them don't come in duty free, it can buy 100 at 20% off of the duty. At paying 20% duty. Because that's what government workers pay who travel. When them bring in a vehicle, them only pay 20% of the duty. So if the government pay 20% of the duty, it could have buy 100 coaster bus easy, that you would get 3 years warranty and 4 years service. And I want to remind Jamaicans that 50% of the buses, the used buses, are 33-seaters, just the same size as the coaster. 50% of them.
Yeah, my next thing is that the Prime Minister said, "I teach." I say, "Man, that is nice and the railway, I teach." So how can a man say, "I'm a teacher," but he's not certified? Can you put that teacher in a classroom? No, somebody can teach, because them get we call it now, them have some formal training.
Yeah.
But for him to be saying him a teach and him not certified, so you see why we have the problem in Jamaica. He might give wrong information, that's why he must spill out everything out there, and everybody come out. Some people just take it up like a rubbish. So that's why the PMP have to continue to put out,
Yes, man.
In fact, every time he talk, rebuff what he must say.
Fact check it.
Because the truth is there. Fact check it. The truth is there.
All right, sir. Respect.
Respect.
The people. This bus This bus thing, yeah, we can't leave it alone. And we need to remember the drill. Don't a Bustamante Hospital. We need to remember that Donovan Williams still not tell us who own the company, who we might keep the shares them for. Go ahead, caller.
Morning, Mr. Fame.
Morning, brother. Welcome to the show.
Yeah. Them desperate, man.
Very desperate. Them seats are slipping away now. The seats slipping away because what happened to them? Because them put the toilet bowl on the table with the kitchen sink. Nobody now listen to them. Nobody now eat from that table. That table is contaminated. So they're desperate, brother. Talk to me.
Yeah, if you did watch Vatican, Mr. Vatican show. So by the bus, them people are get free bus over there, and you see them bus them, you know.
Then if you buy 100 of them bus there, remember this Virginia when we talk to us and drive the bus them for 23 years. His argument is that if you buy so much of them bus there, you get some for free.
Yeah, but people are get free bus and not buy none.
We must insist that the documentation for these buses come to light. And I am calling on the people of Jamaica. Yes, we want a bus system for our children. Yes, it is a good idea to get buses to take our children to school. But we cannot, because of that, make them rob with $750 million. That not supposed to be. School bus, yes. Fair price, yes. So the money that is being robbed, we need to hold them accountable. And if you are all a government of transparency, Mr. Prime Minister, release the document for the buses. All of it. No hold back none.
So there's a possibility that him get most of the bus them free.
We don't know. We're saying release the documents. Show us where you pay for them. Release the VIN number for them.
But you see, children want to impress. You see, children want to impress, you know. Them have the ball in them court and drop it, you know, because they say if they buy new buses.
Nobody couldn't talk.
Nobody couldn't talk, man.
But because they are always, you see, they are always out to rob the Jamaican people. Every move that this government make, somebody is insisting that them have to eat some food outside. And them not eat no food in a little plate. Them might take a warehouse water food. Them not thief with spoon and fork. Them are thief with backhoe and bulldozer.
But any sensible people would have say, boy, you can't invest in all things. Or you have to invest in all things.
Brother, me buy an old vehicle, you buy an old vehicle. Government not supposed to buy no used vehicle. Government must not be in that. The first time they try buy used vehicle, I know we can't get them. You remember the used police car where the Obiaman nephew saying that go buy?
You see it, yeah.
And now they gone back and buy old bus again. What the hell can
bad investment? Bad investment and the public funds.
I just want to say to everybody who is choosing Jamaica, if you are choosing Jamaica, you must call for transparency. If you're choosing Jamaica, you can't vote for the GLP. You cannot vote for them. $23 billion for Cornwall Regional Hospital. And then a man come out and go and like say, him high and mighty. $23 billion for Cornwall Regional Hospital. And it can't done.
And I know we can't hear the Prime Minister price on the 24 dead baby.
Oh, Lord. I hear the voice of 24 dead baby crying, saying, Mr. Wholeness, how you can't hear our voices. Little more.
You see the clip. You see the clip when the lady attacked him and the lady said
Somebody
thief. Robbed the money.
Him say pilfering. Pilfering. You know what pilfering
Yeah,
means?
you know what I'm seeing face, man.
No, but you know what pilfering
Yeah,
means?
man, play this clip, man.
Pilfering means a little bit them a thief, you know. Later.
But the general shit, no.
Yeah.
He believe people, no, Jamaican people now no sense and go put in the word pilfering.
The man then take the whole house.
He never ask him no want a thief, you know. Like people are dunce.
A dunce then take off.
Yeah, that's it.
Tell them I tell
Play
you.
the clip, man. Play the clip by the people them see. Play the clip. Cause he was him face.
All right, little more.
All right, my bad.
Yes. Me say, no, sir. Andrew, you go on bad.
The JUTC, for the first time in many years, has made a profit. Them no one we talk about.
Been on this earth for 30 years. Yes, and the road has been the same, but we're not gonna debate on that.
But you make my point.
Yeah, we're not gonna debate.
No,
but
what I'm taking
guess what?
What I'm taking
The road has been the same.
Marshy.
What you do?
Boy.
Yeah, you hear me?
Yes, man. Me there I watch people. The technologists, them are run rampant.
But hear me now. I'll tell you something now.
Yes.
If you teeth so much things, up to highway your teeth give your friend. Everything. You teeth all of them then. You know, say, in Jamaica is a place where you can get anything you want. You know, say you can get all your friend from you to write up things here and you get all PhD.
Oh yeah, of course. Yes.
And when your friend that's certain among certain company and hear them I describe you as doctor, the friend laugh and I shake his head and say, I me set up that team, you know.
Marsh.
Yes.
You're too bad mind. A bad mind. Marsh.
Yes.
Marsh. You're a bad mind on steroids. You're bad mind on steroids.
No secret. No private anymore.
No, so Darrell's
Vance says, at least you say one truth.
No, I know one truth him talking. You know. Him said there are parents in Jamaica who have 3 children and then can only send one at school and the next 2 have to stay home. That's another truth.
That is true. That's another truth.
Yes.
But let me tell you something. Right now. In this country, some little thing are going on. I mean, a shower man I say something.
Sure.
I'm not going to just say this. I say this to shower man. Me a shower man say, Marky G can't beat Andrew Wellness. I wish to say to shower man, every time the two of them clash, Marky G win. Come with me, shower man. Down in Antown, Marky G and Dr. Andrew Wellness clash, Marky G won.
Yes.
Am I right or am I right?
That is right.
Over in St. Thomas, in the Morant Bay Division, Marky G and Dr. Wellness clash, Marky G won.
Yes.
Am I right or am I right?
You're right.
The local government election,
yes,
Marky G and Andrew Wellness clash, Marky G won.
Yes.
Now here, all them try to turn it.
That is tree love. A tree love.
Tree love. Now, the parliamentary by-election, the PNP give reason why they would not contest that election. And guess what? Short man, Matthew Samuda, he defeated himself. He said he will bring out 10,000 votes, and he couldn't bring out 5.
Couldn't get 5. The next one at town, him get what, 1,500?
As so much?
And Mama D,
As so much?
Mama D get what, 2,000 little bit?
All right.
Running
So,
by
show a
themselves.
man.
Running by themselves.
Running by themselves. Can't win. So,
listen.
Me I tell you, shower man. Cut out of the foolishness where you talk.
Listen, don't trouble shower man. Leave shower man alone. Shower man is here to learn. So sometimes, sometimes you want to learn something, you ask some rhetorical question or you ask some question that some things can come out. So leave shower man alone. No trouble shower man.
Yes.
Am I G?
Yes.
Am I G that?
Yes. I will agree. And if he want to learn, he can come and learn. But let me tell you something, Colin, the thing getting so a lot of people are on up and down and we are talking at this the thing not stay good, No, and I am appealing to the PNP, Start explain the situation to these people.
But listen,
because
Marsh, you heard Ralston and I Wednesday?
I wasn't around. I wasn't around for some days.
Oh, that's why I never hear
but,
you.
But yeah, man, I wasn't around for some days. Yes. Yeah, man, I wasn't around. But me hear one little part. Me get one little part of one thing there where, me hear one man out of Bellevue because they're supposed to do that run up and down and ask which part then can find him can escape. He escaped. Me hear one little man, Desmond McKenzie, said that the JUTC made a profit.
No, that is the lies that they are willing to go around and tell. They are willing to go around and tell any kind of lie. And you realize on the news media, TVJ carried it, and then it just the news media doesn't leave it alone if we never push it out. I said to the people, I said, listen this lie. Listen to this lie.
But I am start to be careful of TVJ. When TVJ done something, a report by it's Khalil, that's your name? No, it's
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, on while we were at the one day protest done by Era Circle.
Oh, you mean the girl that go out there and talk to some people where never understand some aspects of the whole thing?
Right. No, let me tell you, I wouldn't say behind, I was behind the lady. Right? The lady done nothing wrong, She said she don't understand. But all she know, she was there for a change.
All right.
Yeah, right? But she was there for a change. But right after the girl, I was the person who they interview.
And then be carrying it from you.
No, them not do it because to gonna make them know, sir. Andrew Wellness.
I think them because I saw you.
Okay. Because Andrew Wellness asking people them to come out. And the people them not pay Andrew Wellness any mind because when Andrew Wellness asked the people them to come out, I was a bit worried, because if you know the place, Fletcher's land was on the other side.
Yes.
One next look here, the was GLP era. And I think those people would come out and the labor right them so sensible that they don't turn up. And I was congratulating the labor right them.
Marsh, a lot of people, a lot of labor rights are understanding that this so-called Labour Party is not their Labour Party. This is a set of bandits robbing the country. Marsh, I don't know if you realize, decline in Jamaica's monetary base is concerning. You hear about that?
Yes.
Our monetary base is down by 17 billion. Who don't understand that? Is $17 billion less than last year is now in the Jamaican economy. The money that is in circulation is 17 billion less than what we had last year.
Listen to me, Colin.
Understand that.
One of the big trouble.
About the economy.
There is a certain bank in Jamaica right now having a little problem, and them have a abbreviation. And I look at the abbreviation and I term the abbreviation mean no come back. I mean, I can't a bank name. You can't think of the abbreviation.
Then in a clear, man. Little more.
Yes, all right.
Listeners and viewers, We have our next tape here. Listen this. Hold on. Pringle. Pringle.
Hey.
Wagwan.
Hello.
Yes, Pringle, where I say?
Hey. You hear what man say? You hear what man say, while?
What him say?
The PNP must go out and preach and tell the people what's going on.
Yes, we have to educate the
Is the
people.
PNP doing that?
I am doing that.
Is the PNP doing that?
I am doing that, and it has been done other places. I don't know if it is enough.
You and who else? You and who else?
I think
I
Andre,
said
Andre Stevens will do some, Rattigan them do some,
yeah,
Wayne
and
Lowe some do some.
The politician them to do it. The politician them to do it.
Well,
because the other day, a journalist was interviewing General Secretary at PNP.
Yeah.
And at the end of the interview, the person said to him, so a lot of people don't know why you're talking here. Why you don't do it some more? You hear me say?
What him say?
Them in kind of make a small smile. And he said, but I'm doing it now. How many times it has been done? When the politicians go on the platform and preach here, but everybody talk about it.
Well, we have to do some more. I agree with you, Pringle.
Listen to me. Listen to me. The other day, they want meet Monsignor Trelawney. Wicca McNeil was there. Wicca McNeil was Minister of Tourism. Right?
Yes.
You know, I said the tourism enhancement fund and the tourism housing when they make house for tourist workers started by him.
Yes.
You didn't know that?
Yes.
When he did the platform, Trelawney was there. I didn't mean to hear him say anything about that. Albert walk up and flash hand like an idiot. Him don't say nothing like that to counteract with the present Minister of Tourism. I say like him start them. And he was the one who started them. Allow me to tell?
No, I got talk facts. It's the PNP start the
and the
tourism
other day,
enhancement fund, yeah. Facts that.
And the other day, your superior was asked a question. The lady, tourism, she was a spokesperson.
Dr. Deborah Ikin, talk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear how she take up for the present culture minister, and you have to say you don't agree with her.
No, Bob's in do nothing. You see, some people mix
no,
up,
but I'm asking you.
Yes.
If the lady was apologizing for her.
Some people mix up personality with performance. When we talk about Babsy,
no,
we not talk about Babsy the person, we talk about Babsy the minister. Babsy the minister is a waste of time.
So she didn't know that. If I apologize for her, and you have to say I don't agree with you.
Well, you see, I taught the thing them straight, and maybe that's what get me in so much trouble because me just blurt it out. Some people like to be diplomatic. But this is not the time for diplomacy. This is the time to be practical and to speak to the people so they can understand.
You hear what Virgin will just start to yourself a while? That's what I've been saying all along. The people don't know, they don't listen news, they don't read. Back in the days, Shadow Minister of Finance, opposition leader Mike Hadman, you would have come on a Sunday and make speeches and make the people who I saw a PNP man, they broke the car promoter and come by one half hour on the radio station them and preach them policy.
But them do even have to buy it because like if them come over here so it now cost them nothing. If them go over Andre, it now cost them nothing. Then go over Ratty, it now cost them nothing.
Yeah,
then
but no people now listen to
it now cost them nothing.
No people now listen to them, they said boss man. Back in the days, you have a political broadcast for a RGR or a station where you know people listen to.
Yes, you
pay people now listen to YouTube.
You pay some money, yeah.
So them broke that then can sponsor try work up so many go make political broadcast.
No, in
I
time.
bet the people know what's going on.
Well, we have to do it. We have to do it. We have to get it out there, Pringle. We
You
have to get
because
it.
people don't listen to news and read paper, you know.
All
As they hear the news, then turn it off, you know.
Only part of them follow social media now. So social media is one effective way now to get your message out. So
Okay.
we keep talking to them. They need to do more. I agree with you. Can't disagree.
Let's sit
with
down
you.
with on social media.
All right, my brother. No respect. All right, Sir Pringle. No, Pringle have some solid points. He always does. You know? All right, so me have this one here. This clip you more want to listen now.
I see some older persons. Them don't have not much doing. Them retired and them sit at home. One time, them used to only watch soap opera. Now them are watch soap opera on live. It affects some of them mentally, you know, when them see them get vexed. They don't know how to process the thing they call.
Hello, good morning. Welcome to the Colin Bell Show. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Colin.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, man, only for blessing, man.
One.
I say, when we really look on the arrangement, them, you know, like all the urban center, you know, the Jamaican people, them have to open their eye because when we say Jamaican, some people want keep up this thing like if them a PNP or them a JLP party can go over people or country. And them not understand, say, to find the money, to pay for the rent. If the people them at St. Thomas can find it, where the government a got see what kind of approach, then can introduce to squeeze it out of the people. So if the people them at Portland and St. Thomas can find the rent money there, then the people them in a Kingston and Montego Bay and the rest of Jamaica have to find it. Yeah, and it's the same arrangement of a inside robbery. You know, you ever hear about an inside robbery?
Yes, man. Yes.
Where a man on the inside will go orchestrate everything for in front them on the outside.
That is what is happening in Jamaica.
It's an inside robbery.
That is what
so
is happening in Jamaica.
On the inside, right? It's a classic
because
example.
somebody in government gave these companies some guarantee that government agencies will rent the space in the urban centers. So therefore, private sector take it up, go bill it with a guarantee that parish council go and pay 10.3 million, the courthouse go and pay 17 million, NHT might pay one next 10 million. And you understand what I say?
Yes, so if it was an inside robbery,
inside,
it could
you're right.
Bill with a courthouse, you know. It
brother,
bill with a courthouse,
it couldn't bill with the parish council building. You're right, like a book.
Right, because you could have bill it, and then the parish council, the government now will have the interest of the people and the country. Where the government duty is to spend the dollar effectively and efficiently. Him couldn't say we not rent, we not go put no courthouse there. So where you go do as a private building where you build your place for incorporate or for you have to have a guarantee. So the person have to have a conflict of interest where and it's not a conflict of interest neither, is a overriding of interest where one of the interests decimate the other interest. So the first interest is no more because it override it.
Yeah.
And the next question is the government, isn't the government duty to build an urban center with the money, the copper, if the country need one? So if the government don't have the money, could then borrow the money from the private sector and create the urban center and then pay back the money. Now the government duty if the country want an urban center in any. Remember said the private people can't build an urban center. The things where the government need, and that's why we don't have a fixed economical system, you know, we don't have a control economy, it's a mix, you know. So the things where the government need, the government have to say, oh, we can afford one, when or how them can afford one, because they more need it. Remember, if you need a knife, you know, you're a butcher, you know, you have to buy one knife. You can't set up your business where you rent knife every day.
No,
in the butchering thing.
There, your brother, you talk pure truth. Talk up a thing.
You understand? So we under the definition of a government. That's why if you don't educate people, you know, brother, I mean like if you was a goat, you know, man, and a man a plan for curry here, you know, man. You can't imagine when the bush I give the speech or your mother and your father jump up and so happy for know say your curry and they even realize say all them all get curry too. And them no understand nothing about what go on.
Hey, hold on.
Education is so
Hold on.
paramount.
You did hear the story about the rat on the farm?
Yes, man. Yes, man.
If
We
you
love them story,
if you
them
never
brother.
hear the story, people, there's a rat, there's a farmer. Man and wife live on the farm. And them have a rat to give them trouble. And they set a rat trap to catch the rat. And the rat goes so boom. And go tell the rooster, say, yo, help me. Because them set a trap to catch me. The rooster say, they pay a one with that, man. That trap they now catch me. The rat went to the pig. The pig running.
Pig say rat trap now nothing to do with him.
He go to the cow.
Rat trap no catch pig.
The cow running.
Cow say rat trap no catch cow.
The night.
Rat trap no catch cow, you're on your own.
The night a venomous snake a pass through and the trap lick him on him tail. The farmer wife hearing the trap fly, go out there and the snake sting her. Tell her she get sick. You know who first get murder? The rooster. Because you know when you get sick, some chicken soup.
Fever,
Yeah, some chicken soup is quite an order. She got so sick that people start come regular. So is the pig next dead because you know people are come at the yard regular, so food have to cook. She died. You know who next go? The cow. So be careful, people. I'm warning about this all the while. Not because something don't affect you at the minute, mean it can't come to you.
Yeah. So the point where we are make now, you see them JLP people there we are jump up. Anyway there, you have to go fine if you pay their rent there. And you see enough of where no people give no land and no really have no real document. Uno are going to lose in the land. You could in JLP little more. Uno could in JLP little more. Uno have to lift up. Yeah, once you buy them are who interested enough to lift up.
Them have them big friend where give them a big piece of cheese and them want it. Your land gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Brother.
So the next thing as we say Jamaica has been conquered. All of the institutions were important in the country. They have been captured. So Jamaica has been conquered. Land agency. That's why we say the PNP to make we can have good faith in the thing. Explain how the ECJ in the government office and
now the Prime Minister office.
Work.
Yeah.
How we tag our work and make we get our confidence up. Cause enough of we
worried about that.
Confidence, you know.
Yeah.
We know so we are going to vote. Even if snow start fall in the morning, we are going to vote and we have to remind to tell the people them to make sure no matter what, if you alone, put the X, but at the end of the day, we see where we are work with some people where we see what they're capable of.
Yes,
we
man.
can tell them
Dangerous.
next move.
Dangerous.
Yeah,
so.
we predict most of the things them that are happening. Yeah. So we tell you here the next prediction, the Grand Gala will be the biggest JLP campaign ever in this country.
Yeah, man.
Have to do with bus and everything.
And not just the Grand Gala, the whole Independence holiday. They are going to rob a lot of money. Coming up from the 1st to the 6th of August is a whole heap of robbery, a whole heap of promotion, a whole heap of campaigning are going to take place, and then they will call the election the 10th of August.
And don't be moved, yeah? Why we no emotion? Anything we wanna get, take one or take, but no say. A straight autocracy, straight communist. Yeah? Remember, you see these people, anything where they hear them talking about people are gonna do, it them are gonna do. So you hear them all with the same money they don't bring in communists.
I hit them are come with.
Them are bringing communists. Yeah. Remember, say it start already. So after election, you see all we were the phone and we attack on social media and think the members say some of we who are going to be arrested and some of we in a deep trouble and we're not going to have no rights because the laws them are going to change. So after this is a time of decision for this country.
And that's why the PNP said this is a Rescue Jamaica mission. It's a mission we are on to rescue what is left of Jamaica. And one more thing before you come, Virgin, I want to tell you now. People at this stage, nobody can tell you who you vote for. They can tell you if you vote or not. But who you put the X for, nobody, there's no way for them to know unless you tell them. They can't
So
know
take
who you
all
vote
where you
for.
can take and
And
prove
vote
to
them
them
out.
say we can be said like them. Them take for idiot one heap of time.
Yeah.
So we have to make a classic example of them and prove to them say we have sense or we don't have no sense.
Little
Prove
more
to them. So all what you see them doing, show you see them could have do so many or
long
some of the
time.
thing over
Long
the
time.
9 years, and because them don't have no love for the people whatsoever. No love. That's why you see them couldn't buck down people house like that. That's why you see them couldn't make people sell their house for pay a massive fine. Cause we know people which show them so them can manage prison, them sell them house for pay a mass fine for mask, for wear a mask.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and we see
Yeah.
all and people need to remember all what happened in Jamaica. And need to see the expression from the Prime Minister face when he address poor people and I talk about them this and them big Gila Island, them this and that.
And
And
corner
the same
shop
thing we
people are
never
cause
want in the
COVID.
community. And them said one cause bottleneck at the supermarket. So you know want in the community where the shop you then say you know go out the door. Enter the shop 1-1. But people go bottleneck up supermarket through the said thing because these people aren't bright.
And
If
remember them
these
call the
people
election in the middle of COVID that caused a COVID spike.
and I go against the democratic one, go against the democratic constitution, right now, the right of the people. And remember this, anybody will go against the constitution is the thing that protect the rights of even the common man.
Yeah, man, it's
Yes,
the
so
supreme law that's in the country.
Anybody will go against the constitution is almost an enemy of the people.
Of
Yeah,
the state.
because you can't tear down the protection of the common man. Because enough time the common man don't have no money.
Can't
But him
help
have the
himself
constitution
to
to
defend
protect him.
My brother,
Yeah?
thanks for the call. Here we are going to run. Big up yourself.
Yeah, man, respect.
Solid call. Solid call, my people. Solid call. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Hey, Colin, morning.
Well, go on, brother.
You still on? You still live?
Yeah, man, we're still live.
Are you off?
We're still live. We're not off yet.
All right. Me have two little issues when me want touch on real quick, and then I jump off back.
Yeah, man, go ahead.
The EOJ being in the Prime Minister's office or under him auspices, that's a no-no, and I think we should have advocate or champion a call for them separating it. Make it stand alone. Make it stand alone.
All right. Me go find. Me
Too
go
much.
Me go try get somebody to come talk about that. I'm going to do
Yeah,
some
man.
work on
Please,
that. All right.
please.
Yeah.
Step
Next.
out on a part. One other issue real quick.
Yeah.
I was watching a program last night, and somebody was ordering some products from out of Jamaica.
Yeah.
And inadvertently, in the packaging papers, some names on the voters list, the current voters list, ended up being sent with the items to New York.
Oh yeah, sir.
I don't know how they come by it. I don't know what was the intention. The person I've opined said, boy, maybe they had the list had some nefarious intentions, and it never was supposed to do this. So you understand?
Mm-hmm.
And the people might question what the hell is going on. We have to be vigilant, Shaka.
Yes.
We not trust them people.
No, not at all. We have to be vigilant.
Because anything that they can do, they will do. Anything that they can do to win, they will do.
Definitely.
So pass on them ideas to the powers that be. You have the please. I am worried. I am really, really worried. Me not did it, as Mr.
Yeah.
Me there in the bigger player, but guess what? Me have vested interest I had.
Yes, yes.
Yes, I definitely come from.
And just make certain you send your family, they make sure they go vote, yeah?
Yeah,
every vote.
There's not a week go by, Shaka. My push now is that me make sure sensitize everybody. You're registered, go collect your ID.
Yes, yes.
You're registered, please go and collect your ID.
All right, my brother. Blessings.
My thing right now.
Thanks for the call.
All right, blessings.
Yeah, man. Hello, good morning. Welcome to the Colin Bell Show.
Yes, hello?
Yes, morning.
Yeah, hello, good morning. Colin from over California.
Wow,
I just have a quick question.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so say for example, they don't call the election, right? And it expired, Parliament dissolved. Who's responsible to call the election?
Governor General.
For the Governor General?
Yeah.
Okay, because I read somewhere that it was the ECJ. But
somewhere there.
So what? No.
I think it's the Governor General. But I think there's a 3 months period in which it has to be called. I think it's the Governor General, though.
And what happened within that 3 months period? Now, what's happening within that great period now? Who run the country? What kind of thing can happen within that great period? No.
All right. Tell you what. I am not so confident to speak on that. So what I will do is Tuesday evening, I'm going to find somebody who know the authority and bring somebody on Tuesday evening to clear up all of that. I will.
Yes. Yeah, because my worry is that they get us in a gray area and then all kind of chicanery can come down.
So I'm going to bring somebody on Tuesday.
Okay.
Tuesday evening we are on, I think, or you're at California. I may not even remember how your time go.
And no worry yourself, man. You'll find you. I always get your prompts.
All right, my brother. No problem. We will sort it out. I think it's vital that we clear up that with for the people of Jamaica. One love, my brother.
All right, blessings.
Blessings. Yes, listeners and viewers, you know, so we're not in the studio, so a whole heap of things we have to do. So we have passed the time set out for the program, but there's something that I wanted to finish. I wanted to finish play this thing here with the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister. Yeah.
Fake news. Some people who think them smart. Then what's up? Mr. Prime Minister true this? He said, what kind of question? Of course I'm not true this. Because it affects them. The lies.
All right. So you know what is not true? Listen what is not true.
The JUTC, for the first time in many years.
Junior.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, what go on?
I'm not there, brother. What you say?
Realize you run out, but you're still there nearby.
Yes, man.
Thank God for the technology.
Thank God for the technology. Yes, respect.
Yeah, man. Philip Powell and PJ, you know.
Yes, man. Yes, man.
I want to remind us a little about something. You know me old. So we have to keep on with the old time memories.
Yes.
You remember voting age was 21?
Yes.
You remember it's Michael Manley changed that?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So I don't know how many people realize how relevant that was. But you would have to wait from 18 now until you're 21 to vote.
Yes.
The other thing too, which is very significant. My mother was born in 1924, 5 days before Michael Manley.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
And she told me that when she graduated from school, she was 15 years old.
15, yes.
15. So from that time until 1970-something, when you graduate, you was 15.
Yeah.
That would be 9th grade in our time, you know.
And you know, do not more than go have picnic.
Thank you. More than you go cut tea and I work in a sugar plantation. Michael Manley changed school leaving age from 15 to 17.
Yes.
He said the PMP would do that, you know.
Yes.
And when Michael did it, they said Michael was a madman. Because what you do now when school is going to leave school at a later age, what did the PMP do? Because we have brain, you know.
Yeah.
Michael coming with the shift system. So when they created the shift system in this country was because we had school leaving age. Now at 17, we had to create the space.
Yes.
And them nearly kill us for it. But remember, you know why they had to create a shift system, Colin?
Yeah.
Because 25 schools in Jamaica were stolen by the labor rights.
Hello.
So if you never had to,
Junior,
Mm-hmm.
you see they want to crucify Damian Crawford now because Damian say I'm going to extend the school day by 2 hours. Labor rights, me see them a black about it and vex. What can go so?
Them mad, man. Forget about them. Them are non-entity.
All
Now,
right, sir.
remember, Colin, that when they had to create the shift system, it's 25 school labor them the thief in the 60s, you know.
A whole heap of school. I read the thing the other day that you tell me if you go read. I read it. Yes.
Thank you. Now let us look at the ramifications of what happened. If you have 25 schools missing from around 1970, every school have 1,200 students per day on a school register. Now. For 55 years, 1,200 people couldn't go to school. You know. You still have to multiply by 25 again. You see the ramifications of what happened in this country? You know how many people were deprived?
Somebody's asking if they find those missing schools yet.
They them have GPS, but them still not find them.
Hey, Junior, your body no. Junior said them have GPS,
No.
but them still not find them.
No, but we come to today now, Colin.
Yes.
We have about 25 schools that are still on the shift system in this generation.
Yes.
And people are complaining about the shift system.
Yes.
I hear a man from up a year parish calling every day about the amount of schools are still on shift system.
Yeah.
Now, if those 25 schools that are still on the shift system were not the 25 schools that were stolen, we wouldn't have this problem.
That is true. Junior,
When a labor right thief, you know, them thief and a leave. When labor right thief, the only thing left is a vacuum, you know.
Yes. Mess up the whole place. But
Yeah,
Junior,
because
Junior, we're going to run here because we have some time constraints today. But join me Tuesday evening.
Okay, no problem.
All right. Blessings,
All
my
right,
brother.
peace
One
out.
love. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man, take it.
Yes, man. Want to say thanks to all the listeners and viewers. Hold on. Let me play Desmond before.
The JUTC, for the first time in many years, has made a profit. Them the one we talk about.
That's the lie.
The JUTC.
That's the lie.
For
where Andrew talk about. And the misinformation that the Prime Minister is talking about, given by his Minister of Local Government. I want to thank Hubert Williams for coming on this morning and clearing up the issues down there in St. Thomas. And remember, the St. Thomas Parish meeting is on tonight. I want to thank Ed Boy, thank all the callers, thank all the people in the chat room. Big up on yourself. Do remember to share the channel now. Share it with some people in your contact. And if you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. One love, my people. May the good Lord continue to bless and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up his light and give you his peace. Until we meet again Tuesday, Colin Bell saying one love. Peace.